Hi everyone. I'm happy to be with all of you tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing who will be joining us on this Facebook live that we will be cooking tonight in my kitchen again. Tonight we have a different type of protein, different dessert, and we'll be making also a couple two sauces to put with our protein. So it'll be a good different recipes that we'll be prepping tonight. So I'm gonna wait a few seconds to see who will be joining us. I'm just gonna grab a whisk while I'm waiting. So we will be making a pudding. So I'm just gonna wait and see who will be joining us. Because sometimes I'm always wondering if it's working or not. I know I always say that on my videos. For those of you that don't know me personally yet, my name is Mélanie Haché and I'm a senior director with Epicure. I've been with Epicure already 8 years. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I work full-time also outside of Epicure, and I really enjoy everything about Epicure. I only have positive things that I could say about the company, about this amazing opportunity that I decided to give a chance 8 years ago, and I'm really enjoying everything that I've been learning along the years. So as you join us, join me in the kitchen, as I could say, you can comment below, let me know you are here, and share with me what is your favorite product. I would love to learn more about you and how I can help you to cook and to save time and possibly money in the kitchen. So tonight what we have planned, we're actually going to be making a dessert. I'm just going to flip my camera here. So I do have a pudding that I'll be making. Yesterday, if you watched my video, I made a cake in the microwave within like 4 minutes. It's really good. Hello Marie-Claude. Can you share with us what is your favorite Epicure product? And then I'll be starting to cook to show you guys what I'll be making. So I just pre-measured, 2 cups, to half a cup. So 1 cup, I had half a cup that I measured twice. So just 1 cup of, I had soy milk tonight that I'm using, and I'll be making a pudding. This one is no longer in the catalog, but I really enjoy it and I just wanted to use it tonight. But we do have the caramel and the chocolate pudding in our catalog. Both are really yummy. So I invite you, if you have already tasted our puddings and you enjoy them, to comment below, let us know what is your favorite one. Do you prefer the chocolate or the caramel, sweet caramel? Okay, so the pudding, what is nice, I have to share that compared to if you were to store puddings, like puddings in the store, my god, I'm confusing myself. You would see that these puddings have a lot of chemicals, a lot of colorant, and a lot of products that I do too. You love the caramel, I do too. That one is really one really good one. This one is really good. Unfortunately, like I was saying, it's no longer in the catalog, but I was kind of wanting to eat it for my lunch tomorrow, so I said I might as well use it up. But these ones are really great. All like I already said, we have the caramel and the chocolate ones. Both of them, don't contain any dairy. So if you or your child, or if you know somebody that's intolerant to dairy or even allergic to dairy and cannot have basically we shouldn't be eating the store-bought pudding, but we've all had that pudding once in a while, I'm pretty sure, especially when we were kids. But this pudding, Epicure's pudding, what I love is there's no dairy in it, so I can actually use whatever type of dairy, whatever type of milk that I want. And tonight, like I was saying, I'm using soy milk. You could use almond milk. I've used coconut milk. They're all good. It all gives a great texture. The fun part, I'm just making a half a recipe. That's why I only put 1 cup of milk, and you just put, that means like the half of the package. So that's basically, I just measure like this basically. I think the seasoning goes up to here, and I'll just put like half. So I just eyeball it, and it usually comes out fairly good. So the easy way to make pudding with epicure, you just whisk it basically for like 2 minutes. So this will be probably the longer part of my demo that you will be just listening to me do this for a few seconds here. But as you're watching, hello Vicky, can you share with us what is your favorite epicure product? So it should start thickening up. It's almost there. And once it's ready, then I'll just put it in the fridge for 10 minutes. Just like they say, set it, forget it. So that's the fun part of epicure. You just mix a couple of things together, you put it aside, and then it's ready to eat within minutes. It's super quick and tasty. And if you have done the pudding, I really enjoyed like using like a glass bowl compared to a metal bowl. I don't know if it doesn't give like the same texture. So I'm using just a glass bowl. Okay, almost done. Okay, sorry about all the noise because this is like the bigger part of the recipe here. After that, it'll be easier, quicker. Okay. So as you can see, it's not completely set, but I will put it in the fridge, and by the time we are ready to take it out, it should be ready to eat. Hello Paulette, hello Doris. What are your favorite epicure products? Share with us only one product, because Marie-Claude said, I always say tree onion because I use it in everything, and me too. I think I go through a bottle, and basically every 2 weeks I have to get a new bottle. So I always have that one on stock for sure. My favorite is CCB and tree onion. Vicky says that one too. CCB, my kids love it in eggs, and it's really good also like in mashed potatoes. If you're making like a broccoli salad, basically anywhere you put cheese, chive and bacon, basically it's a winner. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge and we'll forget it for a while, and then we'll take it out after. Okay. All right, so what I have decided to cook for you guys tonight, Paulette also, tree onion dip mix. Hello Melanie, what is your favorite epicure products? So tonight we had chosen to do like the Mexican theme, but I was kind of looking at in my fridge and in my cupboards what I had left, and I kind of had a feeling I wanted to eat Donairs tomorrow. So I have some amber meat here. It's still frozen. So I did put it on my multi-purpose tray. We're gonna put it in the microwave for a couple of minutes, and then it'll possibly be unfrozen taut enough so we can just add the seasoning on top and then just mix it up, put it back in the microwave for a few minutes, and it should be ready. This type of meat, if I do use Donair, I could also use the taco seasoning, the fajita seasoning in the bottle also. What I love about this is that you can cook, especially if I use the steamer in this case. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get home and I'm like, oh no, I forgot to take out the meat and the type of protein that I wanted to eat for supper, and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? Well, the steamer is my best friend in those cases. You'll see from frozen to ready within minutes. So we'll be putting it in the microwave, cooking the hamburger meat. And I was saying, you can always add whatever type of seasoning that you want, and then you can use that hamburger or protein, depending if you're using, I don't know, soy base or ground turkey, ground beef, ground pork, whatever type of protein that you want to use. You can then the next day use that type of protein and either make a pizza or even make nachos or something. So I'm taking, especially if it's Friday tomorrow, the kids possibly will want to eat like either nachos or a pizza. So that's why I'm taking ahead, and I'm taking we'll prep and cook it with the Donair seasoning. And I have almost pre-measured what I need to make the Donair sauce, so that will be making all the hamburger meat is cooking. So right now, I think I'm just gonna be sprinkling a little bit on top, but I don't want to put too much because I don't want it to fall through the cracks. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab my top container. Don't mind my okay. I washed my dishes, but I didn't take the time to take my cover out of there. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the microwave for a few minutes, like I was saying. Just put it down here. You can see me. So we're gonna start with 4 minutes. I may stop it halfway, we'll see how it goes. But for now, what we do have in here, I had pre-measured some milk, and I had pre-measured some, I don't know what I put in here, some sugar, some milk, and now we're gonna add some mayo. And at the same time, I wanted you guys to see my lovely spoons. I know I showed them last night how much I love these spoons, but you can see like my container is almost empty, and you can actually go and get all the leftover like in the bottom of the bowl. So if you don't already have these, I have to share that these are on special this month. With every $60 order that you place, you can actually get a set of 5 spoons. And of course the phone is ringing now. Alright. So it called for half a cup of mayo, so we're just gonna do that. So the sauce, actually, we're going to use it tomorrow, either to make, you can make Donairs if you do have the Donair meat ready, then you can mix with the Donair sauce, and you can add some tomatoes and some cut up lettuce on top. And if you have seen my picture I posted tonight, and one of my team members shared it last night, she made the Donair pizza using our new pizza, gluten-free pizza crust that we have, and that's actually what I'm thinking I'll do for tomorrow for supper. If you have not already seen my videos, the crust can be made really quickly, within minutes. You can actually, I only used half of the package last time, so I'm gonna use half of it, and then I'll be making a Donair pizza tomorrow for supper. I'm pretty sure my daughter, my husband will love that. So it's fairly easy. You just stir warm water, the seasoning in the package, and some olive oil, then you just mix it up. And because it's a gluten-free dough, you don't have to, play with the dough. You just put it in your pan. Like I said, if you haven't already watched my videos about how to make the pizza dough, I invite you to go do so. You'll see it's fairly easy to make and quickly prepared. Okay, so the only thing I have to measure now is my seasoning for the sauce, and that's roasted garlic aioli, and it actually said 1.5 teaspoons for the recipe. And these spoons I love because they can actually fit in the containers. I won't put it in because I used it for something else earlier, but you can actually, they fit properly in all of our containers, so you don't have to have special, like I do have some of those, like the metal spoons. You don't have to have those measurement spoons anymore. This one is a 4-in-1 spoon, so it's perfect. 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon, and a 1/4 teaspoon. So all in one, and you only have to do that. Okay, so just want to mix it up. Oh my god, I know each time I cook in the kitchen and I do a video, I'm always saying, okay, you have to smell this, you have to taste this, it smells amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. I was thinking there was something missing in my sauce. We need some vinegar. So, grab another spoon. Okay. I did take out the vinegar, but I forgot to pour it in. So try to not make any mess. Okay. So 2 teaspoons, I think it said. Oops. And I'll share the recipe later, like in the post here, so you guys can try it out at home. The only Epicure product that you need to make the sauce is basically the roasted garlic aioli. So I'm fairly sure a lot of you do have that product at home, and it makes the exact same sauce as if you were to buy it at the store. Instead of this one, you know exactly what you put in it. It just calls for the seasoning, a little bit of mayo, a little bit of milk of your choice. I did put some white sugar, white vinegar, and did I forget something or not? I'm not sure. Okay, I think that's all. And then the sauce is ready. So that will go in my fridge for tomorrow night. We'll be able to enjoy that. And I think I may bring some for my lunch too. So I'm gonna grab the container here. Okay, and just to make sure, like, I know I'm used to grabbing the multi-purpose out of the microwave, but I do want to mention that when you do take it out, sometimes it can get really warm. So just to make sure that once you do take it out, some customers prefer to put it on a plate, so that way they're grabbing the plate and it's not the container, because it can become, this one less, but I'll show you like the other one. If I were like to take this one, do the same thing, cook some chicken, fish, or tonight I'm cooking some ground beef. If I do take it out, sometimes it'll do this. So just to give you an idea, it's easier if I do use this one to put it on a plate and then just grab the plate. So that is one of my suggestions. Another thing, when I did go to conference this summer, one of the consultants that was there, I've always known there's 3 vents here, so just make sure that those 3 vents are away from your face when you're taking the lid off. But another thing she did say, I didn't do it before I took it out, but she usually takes off the lid in the microwave. That way the steam is already taken out, like going away in the microwave, and it's not hitting you in the face. So just a little help for you guys. So you do see the meat is not cooked yet, but I will be able to possibly, hopefully, break it down. So I'm gonna take a few of my other kitchen tools that I have in here. I'm not seeing my own. Okay, my kids play with my tools. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. So this is another one of my favorites. If you have not had this one in your kitchen, you have to have at least, I think I have like 4 in my drawer. My husband laughs at me, but this one is one of my favorite ones. You can cook even burgers on the barbecue. You can flip them and it won't burn. So this one is a really good choice to get. Again, it's part of our special for the month with $60 in orders. You get the full package of 5 kitchen utensils for a low cost of $30. All right, we're gonna check who is. Melanie says, Caesar Rimmer trimmer on pork chops. I've heard other customers say that and it was really good, that they tell me, and I still have not tried it out. So I have to, that's on my list. Another one is one of our new products. Now I have to find the name. We actually have 3 seasonings to add to. They're called in the catalog, it's to add to nuts, but a lot of consultants and customers have been using the seasoning to put on top of meat. So it's called barbecue spice. Épice barbecue en français. That one here you can put over top of your chicken, and I did see a recipe, pork chops. That's why I'm thinking what you said, Melanie. I have to try that recipe out too. So pork chops, I forgot to put that on my grocery list this week, so I'll have to add that to the list the next time. Okay, so hamburger meat is almost, basically there's only one little spot here that's still frozen in the middle. So within 4 minutes, my big block of frozen hamburger is halfway, I would say halfway cooked. And I'll just show you what it looks like. Okay, I'll get rid of this. Okay, so you can see I was able to separate it all. So now we're going to be putting a little bit more of the Donairs seasoning on top. You can always measure if you do want, but if you've been watching me a little bit on Facebook, I do often share. I don't really measure when I cook. It's one of my ways of cooking, I guess. But you can measure. There's recipes on the side of the packages, recipes on the side of the bottles, which is really fun. If you're wondering to have ideas, more ideas, I should say, you can always go on myvicker.com and check it out. So, allô Melissa, allô Pascal, allô Christelle, allô Emily. Do you have any Epicure favorite products that you'd like to share with us, ladies? And I'm going to be putting that back in the microwave. I'm actually going to be putting another 4 minutes just to make sure, and I think we'll be almost cooked at that point. Okay. Do any of you have more than one product that you love? You can always share more than one, or even share another recipe that you love to make. What did you guys have for supper? I would love to know. Is there an Epicure product that you use today or this week? Okay, so I know this doesn't really go with the Donairs, but I was thinking if I were to do the taco seasoning, the ground beef, which I often do. The taco seasoning is nice because it either comes in a pouch like this or in a bottle like this. So you can decide whichever of the taco that you prefer. The taco in the seasoning bottle, I kind of find it like more spicy. I don't know if the recipe's different, like within the spice. Emily, yeah, big fan of fajita spices and summer berries, me too. But yeah, the taco, when it comes in that bottle, I don't know if it's spicier than in the package, but I personally prefer the one in the package. And the one in the package actually has, what's it called now? Cornstarch. I was trying to find a word. So once you prepare like the sauce, it actually thickens up. So it's the same process as if you were to make a sauce out of the taco fajita seasoning at the store, except with Epicure, you know that you have less sodium, no fillers, no colorant, a long list. If you have not already seen this, I encourage you to all go and see. I have the catalog in French, unfortunately, to show you here, but this is our list of never ever lists. These are all the ingredients that will never be in our products, and Epicure is really a big fan about all this. They always make sure that their products, our products, are prepared the best way. So they're always checking and making sure everything is good. Okay, so I'm going to be using this vinegar on that earlier. Okay, so let me see if I can get this one. Okay, so I do have another kitchen utensil. This one doesn't come in the kit that I've been referring to for the special, but I really enjoy it. So I just put my avocado. I was quite surprised that it was actually still good. It's been on the counter for like almost a week. My husband was telling me last week, you know, you should eat them, and I had, I think, 4 or 5 during the week, and the other ones were all good, and I thought, oh my god, this one was still gonna be good, but it's perfect. So I'm gonna have guacamole for lunch for tomorrow. Okay, so grab my seasoning. Okay, I know I said I didn't measure, but I'm just gonna be sprinkling a little bit there, and then I'm gonna be getting some lemon juice. Okay. And I'll have fresh lemons, so sometimes I cheat and I use the squeeze already prepared in the fridge, but this one actually is good. One thing I do have, I didn't throw it out, so I may do that with it. You can use the pit and put it back in the bowl, and that way the lemon juice will help to avoid your avocado from turning colors, becoming brownish color, oxidating in your bowl, so that way it'll last the nice green color longer. It's almost all ready. And this one is this is our meat separator. I should have said that before. It's the new product that I think it came out like in January or earlier of the last year. So in the past year anyway, we've had this product. It's called a meat separator, but I used it like I just showed you. I used it for my guacamole, and it's awesome for that. You can also use it for eggs if you don't have already a potato smasher, like I'm not even sure how it's called. I use this. How would you call this? A potato smasher? Is that it? I don't know. You know what I mean. All right. So, but yeah, I was just saying you can either add the lemon juice or the pit. So I'm actually going to be putting that back in my bowl. And when I did that this week, my guacamole, when I ate it at work, it was all the perfect color, just like this. So that's ready for me for tomorrow. I'm going to check my meat and see if it's ready or not. Okay, so I think a few minutes more just to make sure, because there was still, like I was saying earlier, there was still a few pieces still not tall enough, but it was almost ready. I'd love to know if people that are listening, have any of you cooked any type of meat in the steamer, or in any type of veggies, rice. Do any of you own the steamers at home? I know Emily has one. I think Christelle has some. Melissa, I know you have some. Melanie also. Okay, yeah, it's almost ready. It's just a little pieces. And I did forget to say, like tonight I use the multi-purpose tray to cook the meat on. The fun part of all this, and I'll show you once, I'll just put it in the microwave, I think for another 2 minutes, and then it'll be ready to eat, I'm fairly sure. It's just a little bit undercooked here. Okay, and the fun part is after you're done, the protein is ready, all the juices, all the fats are on the bottom of the steamer, so that way your meal has. Hi everyone, I hope a lot of you will be coming back on my call. I don't know what happened. I'm just talking and chatting, and then my phone comes black. I'm like, oh my god. So I don't know if it's a connection on my internet, or I don't know what happened there, but I was just saying how I love my steamers to cook ground beef, especially like I did tonight. I'll be showing you that On the bottom here, I'll be lifting the multi-purpose tray. Allô Marie-Claude, I don't know what happened. My phone just went black and I lost connection, but I'm back. Hopefully for a few more minutes just to show you what it does look like once it's ready. So yeah, I was just saying that I'm gonna put the meat back in the microwave just for like close to 2 minutes. It should be ready to eat at that time. And the fun part is that I did cook it over top of my multi-purpose tray. I'm gonna take one out of my cupboards while I'm gonna put that back in the microwave. Okay. So total in the end, my solid block of meat would have took me 10 minutes from raw to ready. So I did put it 4 minutes, then I took it out, broke it down, 4 minutes, and then I'm just putting it 2 minutes more just to make sure, because some parts were not all cooked through, just to make sure. But I did want to show you guys. Okay. My other steamer is in my dishwasher, because I have a couple of these. This one we don't currently carry anymore. This one is the square steamer, but I did want to show you guys what it kind of looked like still. So the multi-purpose tray comes with the multi-purpose steamer. Multi-purpose steamer, as you saw, it's twice this height. So it's even better than this one, as I use it, if not daily, many times during the week. If you're a person that either loves to eat, I've even made soup in it. I've made pasta. Anything you could cook on the stovetop, you can make in the steamer, basically. I've made just the past week. I cut up some potatoes and I made thin slices of potatoes. A potato. What do you call that now? Scallop potatoes. So I cooked them in the steamer, and so that was really yummy too. But the fun part, like I was saying, this comes in the multi-purpose steamer. This, if you have not already, I've put videos on my YouTube channel yesterday of me making chips with the mandolin. You cut the potato chips with the mandolin, cut thinly slices, and then you put it on your multi-purpose tray. Joanne, Janice, I know you guys have seen this nice kitchen utensils in action too. All right. So, and you have tasted the Donairs, I know, at the Janice cooking class. We had the Donairs one of the last times. Not the last time, but one of the last cooking classes. Okay. So in total, for those of you that have missed my other video once I started, I had basically a little bit more size of that. I think it was like this high amount of ground beef. Yeah, it was almost the size of my bowl here, filled up. It does come. This one comes with the multi-purpose. With this one. This comes with this. Yes, we should. We should do the chips. We have not yet. Oh my God. Yeah, no, this one, the square steamer did not have the multi-purpose tray with it, but the other one, like the bigger one, does. So this one, like I was saying earlier, is actually twice the height of the square steamer, and I've been using it for many things. Like I was saying earlier, I've made soup in it already, a pasta. And if you love to cook either quinoa, rice, and you don't like to wait next to the stove and you have to go and do something else, because I know everybody's busy. Okay, yeah, this one is the bigger one. So once you and Janice, Joanne, when you do a double host cooking class next time, you can have it for half price or even for free. You can get that on your wish list. So this comes in the multi-purpose tray. The multi-purpose tray comes with the multi-purpose steamer, and then you can make chips. So go and watch my other video, like I was saying, that I did put on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen that already, you can go and subscribe. So I'm putting all my videos in one place, more efficient for me. Okay. So we are going to see if I grab this. I don't want to make a mess, but here is a bowl. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to see if I can pull the rack and not put all the meat over top on my fingers. Okay. So the rack, you could take it out and I'll show you what is left underneath. But I just want to see if I can just grab the meat before put it in my bowl. So this one is one of the other kitchen utensils on special this month. If you do have a $60 order this month, you can get the 5 kitchen utensils that I will be sharing the picture underneath my video here. For $30, you can get the 5 kitchen utensils. Normally, I think this set is $60, so you save $30. So if you or anybody that you know would like to place an order, and then you can get the 30, you can save on your cookware, and you can get them for $30. So that's a nice kit to get if you have not already. And I actually have another one in my camper, so it's really good to have a couple. Okay, so my ground beef is all ready. The main reason why I had decided to make this ground beef tonight with the Donairs seasoning that I sprinkle in is basically that I'm going to be making the pizza that I shared with you yesterday. Tomorrow night, that's probably what we'll be making for supper. We'll be making the gluten-free pizza crust with so for tomorrow. And then I actually made, because I'm not sure if my other video is worked or not, so I'm going to go see afterwards if I lost my video. But I did make the roasted garlic aioli sauce, the sweet East Coast Donair sauce that you would call it. So you put that on top of your pizza. Tomorrow I'll put the ground beef, then you can put some cheese, cook it in the oven, and then I'll be cutting some little tomatoes, some salad, and then be having Donair pizza for supper. So that's one way that you could eat it. If you prefer, also you can make some wraps with the Donair meat and add the Donair sauce on top. You can always add the Donair meat on top of rice, quinoa, build like a nourish bowl that we call them, and you do that too. So the fun part, I usually cook either ground beef, ground turkey, ground pork, whatever type of protein that you like. I ground soy. You can use whatever type you like, and then you can cook a big batch and have that ready in your fridge and use them afterwards. Like my kids love to add some ground beef on top of pizzas, or even if we're making I'm having a blank, nachos. And normally that's one of the things that they love to eat. So for a Friday, so that will be possibly on our list. So that's why I thought tonight I would prep and cook the hamburger meat. I will really try to put it in the fridge. Last time I did a video like this, I woke up the next morning and my bowl was still on the counter. So I'm gonna make sure all of my stuff is away tonight. But again, I wanted to show you, so this is my multi-purpose tray. I did put my hamburger meat on top, so I'm just gonna put the tray in my water here just to start cleaning up afterwards. But just to give you an idea, this is, you know, the bottom of my tray. So this is all the fat and the juices of the meat all comes on the bottom. So that way you're not cooking your main protein that you're cooking in a lot of grease. All the grease is going on the bottom, and basically your meat comes out tasty as if you were to cook it possibly on the barbecue. So if you do have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be putting the links of the recipes that I've made tonight under this video. If you want to share with us what is your favorite Epicure product, I would love to read what is yours. And I'm just gonna read that. To use mine more than I do. Do you have a cookbook? We can see, Melanie. I'll go see your YouTube channel. We do have a cookbook, but Epicure, where would it be now? Where would I put that? All right, it was easy to find. Sometimes it's not. Okay, good food, real results. If you have not seen this yet, and I'll go post underneath this video too, you actually have until tomorrow to sign up for this program. It's actually free to sign up. It's a group on Facebook for Epicure recipes, showing you how to eat healthier, follow the meal plan, that all the nice recipes inside here, like Janice was asking. The recipes are also on the website, so even if you don't have the good food real result guide now, it's okay. You can still follow along with the recipes, start right now. And the fun part, like I was saying, the Epicure Good Food Real Fast Real Results community on Facebook is actually free to join, and you can actually win really nice prizes for participating in the group. And oh yes, we have a cookbook. We have a cookbook. Yes, Paulette, this is amazing, and I will send you, well, I'll post it underneath here, and like I said, it's free, and Epicure actually sends you one email every week, so you guys can learn new recipes, and they share motivation information also, and tips on type of activity that you can do to help you, getting more steps in your day. And there's actually a 7-minute workout that Epicure has created too. So I'll share all that underneath here, and you guys can join in this awesome group here. And it's actually free, like I said. There's really nice prizes to be won for the persons that participate more. The person that has the more success out of all that process, and it lasts for 3 months. So we'd love for you guys to take advantage of this awesome opportunity and community that is for free. So I'm hoping yes, Paulette, oh no, I'm fairly sure you would love that. And Janice too, she asked for a cookbook. I will post the information underneath. But yes, I did cook the hamburger in the steamer. So I started, I almost had like a full bowl of this container size of hamburger meat, and it was still kind of frozen. So I just flipped it over, put it on top of my multi-purpose tray, and just sprinkle a little bit about the Donairs on top. Put it in the microwave for 4 minutes, just enough for basically to be able to separate it with my because like I was saying earlier, I think I have like 4 of these, so I do have some more to show you, the flipper. So I just separated the meat and then added a little bit more of the seasoning, placed it another 4 minutes, and then it was still not cooked through some places, so I just put it another 2 minutes. So within frozen to ready to eat, 10 minutes. So I started my video saying, I don't know about you, sometimes I'm busy and sometimes I forget to take out the protein, and then I get home and I'm like, oh great, what are we gonna eat now? So with the steamer, it's easier, and then as you can see, you can even cook it the night before, and then you get home and then your supper's almost halfway ready. Especially when you get home 5:30, sometimes you're like, okay, what am I gonna eat? 30 minutes, and not even 30 minutes basically. The time to cook the pizza dough will be 15 minutes to cook, and then another 5 to 8 afterwards. So yeah, basically 25 minutes, and I'll have a full pizza ready on the table. It'll be tasty, and I'll have also my salad that I made yesterday. If you have not seen that video, I made a salad with cucumber using my veggie spiraler, and I put some black olives, feta cheese, and some little tomatoes here that I cut up, and that's all in my fridge still. So I have leftovers of that too to put in my pizza tomorrow, and I made guacamole. So I'm hoping the initial video that I started tonight did work, and thank you for coming back on, and thank you for those that joined us on this part of the video. I'm hoping the first part did work, and I'll try to put them both together once I do download them both on my phone later tonight. So hoping it'll work, and I'll be able to put them on my YouTube, a link, and you guys have all that in the same place. But yeah, hamburger meat, and oh yes, forgot, we actually made a dessert too, so I'm gonna take it out. Okay. Actually, it's not perfect because, like I was saying, I don't pre-measure, so I think I put more milk than I had to, but I'll just leave it in my fridge and it should be ready for tomorrow. So this was like a pudding, pumpkin spice pudding with epicure, but I think I put a little bit more than the 1 cup of milk. So I'm just gonna whisk it more, put it in the fridge, and it should be ready to eat tomorrow for my lunch. So again, thank you for listening. It's been a fun activity here, and I hope I inspired and helped you guys use more of your kitchen cookware, and also your possibly any type of the spices that I've used tonight. So if you do have any questions about recipe ideas, let me know. I'm here to help, and thank you again for listening. And again, like I said earlier, I'm going to put these all on YouTube. So if you have not seen my YouTube channel, go and subscribe, share with your friends. I'm sure they'll be happy to learn more recipes too. So again, thank you. Have a good night.